Josh, how have things changed for you since draft night, since all this started?
It's just slowed down a lot more, I think. I'm just happy to finally get back to doing the only thing that really matters. You know, a lot of people before the draft, during the draft, you know, tried to just make it about so many other things. But at the end of the day, it's just about playing basketball. You got to go out there and perform, no matter what anybody says about you.
Man, you know, half the battle lifting weight is just keeping your heart rate up. So doing supersets, which is 2 exercises back to back that work different muscle groups, and jumbo sets, which are 3 exercises that are different, but they do different things. So we have the rope pull, where your hands are essentially closer together and then you pull out. And then you have the bar pull, where your hands are far apart but stagnant. You alternate those back and forth. And right now my heart rate's about 150, 145, 150, which is what you're after. So you're building strength, but you're also building endurance. And one of the more important things, the reason we do 15 sets at 15 and 20 is because it builds mental endurance. You're teaching your mind, you're training your mind to go further, to go longer, to go harder for a longer period of time. That's why you do lighter weight, longer, you know, higher rep count. So 50, 60% of your max weight. You do that 15 to 20 reps. It's building lean muscle, but it's also training your mind and keeping your heart rate up. Biceps are just pumped, so full of blood, and like I have almost no range of motion. Like I can't even touch my shoulder right now. It's terrible. Arm raises are absolutely imperative. You got to do them because it gives you that cut right around your deltoid there, that shoulder muscle. It gives you that cut. So when you raise up, you get that little round, that little U that everybody's looking for to finish off your arms. Come on, Jake, last set, best set. Let's go to work. Look at that. Look at that shoulder. It's coming in. Look at that. That's a lot of hard work. Look at that right there. It's a lot of hard work. Boom time. Look at that. Get it. Awesome. Look at that cut. It's a lot of shrugs. It's a lot of back work.
How's it going?
Good, dude.
All right. And you got a what?
A nice dash cover for his truck.
Shit, it's hot, huh? Hey, how are you? Good, how are you?
What's up?
Hey. Box looks good. Same. Well, that's coming along nicely, you know. The hard part for me with this job is that we don't ever do anything real basic like tile design or, so I'm just looking at it and, you know, we couldn't, because of the tile product, we couldn't lay the glass tile in the shower, master shower, in a mix. We had to lay it straight, which still looks really nice, but it doesn't have that really super high-end custom piece I really like, so I just need to get over that because the tile's great, it looks great, the bench looks good, the hall bath looks really good, so. All right, so we are at Talking Stick Resort Arena today for Suns Summer League practice, and these guys, what they do in basketball, the younger guys and veterans trying to make the team get together and they have many practices for 3 days and they scrimmage, and then they all go to Las Vegas for 2 weeks and play in a tournament style season to try and prove themselves. Rookies are trying to work harder, improve their dribbling, their shooting, all that stuff. Veterans are trying to prove they belong in the NBA, things like that. So we talked to all those guys, but one of the cooler things going on in this building today is WWE is here. And the crazy part about that is they take over like the whole building. Like the whole lower concourses, the ring and all that stuff. It is just crazy to have pro wrestling in the building today.
Even though they're not NBA caliber rosters top to bottom in the summer league, but is there a part of you that kind of wants to see what you can do against another level of
Absolutely.
competition?
I feel like, you know, most of the guys coming out, you know, they're here for an opportunity. They're here for all kinds of reasons, and I think that really makes them play kind of hard. So I think summer league is pretty competitive. You know, guys are going to come out and give it their all, and they showed that today in practice. And if anybody knows me, that's the type of player I am. That's how I play, so I like it.
Josh, how have things changed for you since draft night, since all this started?
It's just slowed down a lot more, I think. I'm just happy to finally get back to doing the only thing that really matters. You know, a lot of people before the draft, during the draft, you know, tried to just make it about so many other things, but at the end of the day, it's just about playing basketball. You got to go out there and perform, no matter what anybody says about you.
Did you learn a lesson through that?
Yes, I did. You know, I've just been, since before the draft, I've been waiting for this moment, you know, just trying to figure out where I was going to go, and I was excited to just, like I said, get back to doing the only thing that mattered.
It's hot, man. We're in downtown Phoenix after the Suns media availability today, and it's really cool being around these young guys. And one of the things I think is really cool is guys that are honest with themselves. And the Suns drafted a guy named Josh Jackson from Kansas. He's a power forward, shooting forward, like they call it in the NBA, a 3-4. He can actually play 2-3-4. But
he had an incident at Kansas where he got into an argument with a girl in the parking lot of a bar. She got in her car and he did $3,000 in damage to the car. And so I asked him today, I was like, well, how have things changed for you? I didn't ask him about the incident with the girl or any of that. I just said, how have things changed? And he said, things have slowed down. And he basically went to the point that he's glad his name is not in the media anymore. And that he was not happy that his name was in the media for that. And that's a little look inside of how guys at this age think. So that was fun. And you know, that's kind of the nice thing. I'm a really passionate basketball fan. I love covering the NBA. And I love covering Summer League. I'm not sure if we're going to go to Vegas yet or not. I really want to go, but I'm not sure if we're going to go to Vegas yet or not. So hoping to get there. I just don't know yet. But this team's going to be fun. The Suns are young. They're athletic. Their coach is smart. And it seems like they're getting better. At least their talk is better, focusing on smart defense and all of that. Does Gordon Hayward strike you as a guy that's like overly emotional? He doesn't strike me that way. He seems rather measured, and he's got an agent named Mark Bartelstein, who is truly one of the great agents in the NBA. So this idea that he is going to continue to, you know, waver back and forth at the, you know, 11th hour is a little ridiculous. I don't see him doing that. So I think my instinct says that he didn't make a decision, and this announcement really did catch him by surprise. Hey, Suns had a really good summer league practice. Man, I'm excited about this team. It's, number one, I should tell you, it's flipping hot in Phoenix right now. It's 110 in the desert. My gosh. But the Suns, Josh Jackson is really exciting to watch. You know, this guy, he's young, he's aggressive, he's on the glass, tenacious, he has no hesitation to shoot the ball, which I also like. Is this retina scanner working? How come this retina scanner is not working? That's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
Those look right. Nothing like a little nut butter, eh? I'm a huge macaroni salad guy. But it's sad, yes?
Oh, comrade.
Only okay. Here, you want to try it? I want just the regular one that's over there.
This is way better than
Listen to Circe.
Alright.
the regular one's just going to be mayonnaise. No texture.
Alright. Do it.
That one?
It's not as satisfying. If I'm going to eat something that's not in my macros, I want it to be like, bam! Like the greatest thing since sliced macaroni salad. I'm a huge macaroni salad guy. All day.
You're just disappointed. You have to get over it.
But it's okay to have occasional days where, you know, you're just, it's hot. And all you want to do is bitch and moan about how hot it is.
Hey.
Today's my day where I just want to bitch and moan about how hot it is.
Hey, you get 4 whole months of how fucking hot is it?
She kept it realer.